And we are live. I'm a little bit low. I could probably bring this table down a little bit. Okay, that was a little bit. Alright, fair enough. Okay, everybody. I am incredibly fucking tired today. And I feel a little bit under the weather. But I think it's just. I think I did too much yesterday, to be fair. Too much running about. So, we are definitely playing Stardew Valley. And we're definitely going to be chilling out. So, let's come over here then now. For the life of me, I'm assuming this can pick up the audio. Yeah, it is. That's fine. We are going to start a new world, though. We're going to start a new world on the Stardews. The more I think about it, I can't remember if we had played a map of the Stardew Valleys before. We need a name for the farm. I don't know. Nevermore. I don't know. Favourite thing? Justice. I don't know if that's a thing. Animal preference. I always, to be honest with you, go the dog. I guess that. I guess that one might be the closest to Holly. Dust with no hair. There we go. I feel like committed to like. Oh, this isn't recording the same way. I've just noticed. Oh, that doesn't do that right. Oh, minute settings. Oh. I want. Okay, 1 minute. If I click away from it, it does, but when I click back onto it, it doesn't. That's interesting. That's fine. We can fix that. Hey Perry, I remember you from ages ago. It's been part of your Discord for ages. I always miss your streams because of school, but finally I see one. Hello everybody. Hello. Nice to see you. We're gonna have to fix this 1 minute. Something's not happening right. What we want is. Yeah, I don't just want to do that. Right, we should. Oh, it's not recording correctly. Why is.
I only talk to people for the clout.
Alright, can we go into settings? There must be a way to. 1 second. That is very weird. 1 minute. So something's not right. Something's actually not happening correctly with it. I bet it's because of the way it windows. Look, if I do that and then do that, we can now see it. And then if I full screen it. Oh, it doesn't like the full screen. Ooh, well this might become a bit more of a technical fault. The only thing I could do technically, right, is if I do this, because I can live with it, right? We'll go here, and then we just expand it a little bit. Up there. That. No, let's. 1 second, I want to fix this. Reset transform. Right, okay, so it's doing that, which is not what we want. This is what always happens when I try to fuck around with new stuff. In hindsight, I should have done a test on this, to be honest. We want fit to canvas, which is that. And then we want to crop it though to that. Say that's done. Then fit to canvas. Is that actually right? No, I said technically not fitting it to the point that we want. We're missing like a chunk. That is so weird. After my exams, I need to start playing Stardew Valley again. Oh, it is good. It's good when it works. For some reason, it's not framing correctly. It might be because I've cropped it there, but like stretch the canvas. There we go. There's a button for this. Right, okay, I think I can, because I can live with the top bar, right? I can live with the top bar. It doesn't bother me. I just want to make sure we can actually see everything. There we go. Oh my goodness, I don't know why that... Do you know the worst part is, see the more I think about it as well, right? I'm pretty sure we had the same issues with Stardew Valley way back in the day. Okay, let me just make sure this is working. Yeah, okay, because I can live with it not being full screen. Because if I try to full screen it now, for instance, right, it freezes everything. How weird is that? That is such a weird phenomenon. Yeah, that is so weird. I don't know why it does that. And then I'm trying to remember if I had, because this is technically. Let's see if we can mess about with the inspecting of it. Full screen. I'm going to read this quickly. Just so I can read this right. So like, the bit says, Mel will automatically capture full screen windows and switch between them without needing to. So I might want to not auto capture on that one. Potentially. Let me just see if I can mess with this a little bit. Because I'm more just curious. Right, so if I put it into this mode. No, see that is weird. So like it's definitely something. Like I can see the thing here when I'm there, right? But if I click on it, look, it loses the... It for some reason doesn't capture right. Oh. But if I go to just capturing the monitor and then click in, it also freezes for some reason. That is weird. Huh. Sure, it all seems so difficult, it's kind of rough. Yeah, sometimes it happens with these games. The game it recently, well, not recently actually, to be fair, it's a lie. The game it last time happened with was, oh, what was that game called again? There was a game I played a little while ago, and it just, for some reason, would never frame the window correctly at all. Like, I mean, like, it just couldn't figure it out for some reason. And then I thought, like, oh, it's probably just because I've got, like, a bigger monitor and it can't figure it out. And then, like, similar to this scenario kind of thing, where, like, I then got a different thing. And it just it could not function at all with it. It was brutal. If I'm being honest, I don't mind playing with a wee bar above me, if I'm being honest. It doesn't actually bother me in the slightest. So... we will carry on from here. It's the only thing I will say though that I might do once I get into the settings, I'm going to probably like zoom in, because obviously that looks a little bit far as well, right? And I know I can't read that right now, but I'll fix it in a moment, because I know there's a setting where you can zoom in as well. So I'll quickly find all the cosmeticals. Because even on my screen it's quite far away, to be fair. We will not skip the intro. Does anyone have a preference of which farm we go on to? Wait, what one's that? Oh, hold the. The Meadows farm? I don't know this one. It's not the best for growing crops, but there's a chewy blue grass that animals love. And you start with 2 chickens. That's a new one. Right, I remember the standard farm. I remember the Riverland. I've only played the basic one, fair. Yeah, I think I've played most of them, not to completion or anything, but the forest one, the hilltop one gives you the mineral one. Yeah, I think we might do the new one, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I think we're going to go with the new one. It's like, because it's actually interesting, it says it's not good for crop growing, but we do get animals, so we're going to just be more of like a dairy farm, basically. Alright, let's roll with this. And then, as I say, once the game starts, I'll alter the settings, because there's a bit that lets you zoom in as well, to be fair. But I think you actually have to be in the game. Oh, this will be fun. So the grandfather has died and is bestowing upon us. Well, technically, I don't know he's bestowing upon us a farm yet. Actually, I think that's pretty much the point of the intro, to be fair. There'll come a day where you'll feel crushed by the burden of modern life. I don't know why I always do that voice for this guy. Every time. I gotta be honest with you, I'm regretting the intro. I forgot how long the intro is. We should have skipped the intro. I even think it lets you skip after once you've committed to it, you've committed to it as well. I will say, yeah, the music actually is legit though. Like, it'll keep us nice and chill today for sure. XX years later. Oh yeah, reminds me of In the Night Garden. Oh, it gives me like oh, what's that? Is it like Nightcore or whatever it was called, kind of thing? It gives me like lo-fi. Lo-fi is the one I'm thinking of. It gives me like lo-fi stuff. So it says, "Dear, it's just Sea Dog. If you're reading this, you must be in dire need of a change. The same thing happened to me long ago. I lost sight of what mattered most in life, real connections with other people and nature. So I've dropped everything and moved to the place I truly belong. How would you know that? How would you know that? I've enclosed the deed to the place my pride and joy, Nevermore Farm." Don't know why I went with Nevermore. I don't even know what that is as well. It's located in Stardew Valley and on the southern coast. It's a perfect place for starting new life. This is the most precious gift of all, and now it's yours. Oh shit. P.S. If Lewis is still alive, say hi to the old guy for me, will you? Absolutely not. Nevermore is an Edgar Allan Poe thing, The Crow. Oh my Jesus, like what a jump into something. That is definitely some. I must have been having some mad weird dreams last night. And that's just been on my head. It sounded cool in my head when I said it, like. That's genius. Absolute genius. Now I kind of wish we'd picked the nighttime one though that kind of starts with all the monsters. Right, I will for the sake of this skip this right though because fuck me. Right, here we go. So we get a journal entry in hay. Obviously we get hay because we're going to start with chickens though, is what it is. Now, as I say, in this, right, if I remember rightfully, how is that I do it again? Fuck. There's a way to do it. I think it actually is in this. Aye, options, here we go. Oh, shut that, gamepad. Fishing. Ah, here we go. This might. Nah, that didn't fix shit. That didn't fix shit, did it? Okay, we're going to just leave it windowed. Menu background. So I'm going to leave it on that, actually. Okay, in here, UI scale, hotbar, zoom. Let's go like maximum zoom. Zoom buttons. Let's go maximum zoom and we'll see how badly it goes, right? But that's the button we're looking for. So the zoom now. Aye, there we go, everybody. That's better. That's what we needed. I'll Google what Nevermore is exactly. Oh, hopefully it's something good. Right, okay, that's the zoom in where we wanted it. I knew it was, which means now we can see the world like this. Right, for me personally, I'm going to stick with this, just because I think this is alright. So it does say we start with 2 chickens. So I was just about to say, does that mean, yes. So we can open this up and we have 2 baby chickens who have their own little area already, to be fair, which is actually not half bad. So if we go in here, we can put hay, for instance, there, but we don't need to, because obviously they have access to all of the roughage out here, as far as I'm aware. Okie dokie. So it just says Nevermore is a phrase meaning never again, popularised by Edgar Allan Poe, the Raven. It's also the name of the Academy and the Wednesday. Oh my god, I bet that's why I've got it in my head. Yeah, it's the Wednesday TV show and it's the name of an American heavy metal band. Start with chickens is good, to be fair. Yeah, I think the starting with chickens is actually a really good thing. So like, for instance, now what we have to kind of like look at the idea of doing is, I would just naturally say like clearing up is what I want to be doing. So like, I always found that sickle the area first gives you like the most potential, because it's saying that this is not a good place for the, I don't realise how cute the chickens are in this game, because I never go that part of the game when I played. Oh my god, it's been a while since I've played this as well, to be fair. So like, I will very much be in need at points in time of reference to what we're meant to be doing. But we will be at some point able to name said chickens. I think you got to wait until they're fully grown and then you get to name them, if I remember rightfully. But this is going to be interesting. This is a new map has actually like changed the dynamic of what I was thinking of. So obviously with the sickle, the reason I say the sickle, if I remember rightfully, the sickle's the best thing because either it doesn't use stamina or it uses so little, which means that I'm basically able to do this kind of clear out scenario, potentially find some stuff, which we are, and then when we need to, we can start like, I would say like basically things like taking the wood and stuff like that. I think we'll leave the trees for now until we have like a real plan of what we want to do as such. But we're getting like these different things, so like wood, mixed seeds, so we're getting seeds that we can replant and stuff. Obviously this is, now what I'm curious to find out is how bad is this is the definition of things don't grow, for instance. Because like, as we get into here, so this thing said about this. Now,
Sea dog!
Oh my Jesus.
Excuse me! Excuse me!
Because we want to be able to explore as much as possible. And the main thing is, I want to go down as far as possible to see what we got. But I think we want to leave those things alone. Oh, wait, okay. I think we want to leave the green stuff alone, because they're saying that that's really, really good stuff, for instance. So we're going to leave that if we can avoid it. I mean, technically, we actually want to leave all of this alone if we're just going to not grow, Jesus, you don't grow animals, but you sort of do, but you know what I mean. If we want to just leave it for the animals, that's great. We obviously see this little spot here, which we can get for the greenhouse at some point. Okay, so yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're just going to collect as much wood as possible. I didn't even know that's what there was a strategy for this game. I don't know for the next set. Yeah, I mean, I think with the grand scheme of things, it really just depends on like specifics as such. Oh, we got coal early. That's good. Flint. It really just comes down to what you want to do. I mean, like, I'm taking this as just a chill scenario. I wanted to go back to Stardew for a long while. Obviously, we're normally a DVD streamer, to be fair. But in the recent outtakes of DVD, it's not that I'm burnt out from DVD. I'm actually still super enjoying it, to be fair, which is weird. But if I'm being honest, I think we kind of hit a weird point where we kind of got unlucky and bumped into a few people taking it too seriously, and it kind of just ruined the vibes a little bit. To the point where I was like, hey, I need like a reset game. For me, reset game has always been Stardew Valley. Like, also, do you know what I also discovered today, right? Because I've not looked at this in a while. Did you know Stardew Valley and Dead by Daylight came out at the same time? Basically, they both came out in 2016, which is actually mental. So this game is also like 10 years old. Like, actually crazy stuff. I didn't know that. Yeah, it was only when I was looking it up, literally as I was putting it in for the game title, and it came up telling me that they're both a 2016 release. How mental is that? So like, I would have been... God, what age would I have been? What am I, 32? So if I'm 33 this year, so Stardew Valley came out and DVD came out when I was 23. That's terrifying. I was still in my 20s when these games were released. Yeah, I'd have been 23. Popular, what is it? Contrary to popular belief, I am not actually 40, as apparently I've now been dubbed that online. A lot of people think I'm 40. In fact, even people in my work think I'm 40, to be fair. I think the beard doesn't help that scenario, but I have discovered that the age bracket for me is 40. So like, I feel like I'm kind of going down that route now, where I'm just going to say I'm now just going to start calling myself. I didn't even think you were 40. Like, I think that's just it. Like, yeah, people in my work thought I was 40. Like, when I asked them. And online, I have been dubbed 30, 35. Yeah, pretty solid guess. That's kind of where I would have went. Obviously, I'm cheating because I know my age, but like, yeah, like I've been dubbed an old, bald, 40-year-old man online by quite a few people, to the point where I'm like, hey, we should probably make that a thing, you know? Like, the only way the internet defeats you is if you let it defeat you, you know? I'm going to leave a little bit of the stamina bar up, to be honest, just because I don't want to pass out and lose stuff. And I do want to make sure that we can shut that door at the end of the night. As far as I'm aware, I'm pretty sure, if I'm right in saying so, I'm pretty sure that's true, build into the brand, Unk. What is Unk? Is this like uncle? Is this what this means, right? Because now I'm starting to actually show my age. Somebody else said this online and I was like, I'm pretty sure it's like uncle, like, but I'm not 100% sure. Like, I am actually so fucking old. Or is it like shortened for like bald and uncool? I don't... Honestly, the age bracket became a thing. Unc's a term used to describe old people and is derived from uncle. Right, okay, right. At least I was on the right ballpark. That's good to know. Yeah, I was wondering about it, like, because when I seen it the other day, kind of thing, like, I was laughing quite a bit, to be fair, because it was just the way people were like, oh, he's such an unk, and I'm like, I can't tell if they're saying I'm uncool or if they're saying I'm old. If they're saying I'm old. And I was like, I don't really know if I agree with either. Well, no, I probably agree with most. I am technically an uncle, so like, actually, it does technically apply now. How do I build? Shit, no, it's not that button. There's a button for it. I'm technically an uncle, so it's like, there's old. There's definitely cool uncles. Jesus, how did I do this again? What about? There's a button. Is it shift? Nope. Tab? Nope. R. Oh, it's this one. E for inventory. That's not what I'm looking for, though, shit. No, crafting. That is actually what I'm looking for. Right there. Because we want at least 2 chests now, just so that I can start to put things together. How's it going, Red Dawn? Hello, hello. And we'll leave this outside at the front just now. But how is everyone doing? Hope everyone's having a good day. We are now in super chill mode. I guess we just kind of hold on to a lot of this stuff. I think there is a scenario where we could potentially start to attempt to plant, but I don't know how bad that's going to be for us as such. And then if we keep our wee eyes, it's 7 PM. I can't remember what time it is it starts to force you to go to bed. And I can't also remember if I have to wait until night time before the chickens go back in. I think it's like 5 o'clock when the chickens go back in, if I remember rightfully. So if I go in, they should be in here now. Aye. Chickens trying to sleep. Okay, fuck me then. Just want to make sure it was needed. Do the breathing check, fuck me. Right, so now that's shut, I can, like, in the early days, we can just kind of sleep it out. Get around town. All that sort of good stuff. Oh, it's Stadu. Hello, Rebecca. Hello, hello. Yeah, we are on the Stardews. We're also on a new fucking map. Like I'm 99% sure I hadn't seen this map before. Like, I'm just being honest, I'm 99% sure this one where you start with the chickens, I did not see in my last playthrough. Like, which is a while ago. So it's the Meadows map, Rebecca, right? And it basically lets you. It says that the land is shit for crops, but if we go over here, it automatically starts you with 2 chickens. And I don't know. I think it's the Meadows. I could be wrong, to be fair. So, oh, we can change. Can we not change? Oh no, we won't be able to change the name yet, will we? No, bugger. I just remembered something, people. Chicky and Grish. What was that second name? What was that one? Grushnica? Oh, fancy. The way you say the Meadows is killing me. Hey, what's wrong with Damien Meadows? There's something wrong with the Meadows? It's wrong? It's not wrong. It's not wrong with the Meadows. It's not O in Meadows. It's an O. Meadows. Just got back for a fishing trip. We should come. Oh, Willie will give us a fishing rod. Wait, do we have access to a river on this one at all? I never looked. Because I'm assuming that little bit up there won't count. What? That might count for fishing actually. What the bus? I bet you could fish in that. Whatever the success rate, it might be horrendous, but like, I bet you could fish in that. Look. Yeah, that'll definitely count for fishing. Do you know the worst part is now, right? Now I'm starting to think, could you imagine if we did one of those game types? I remember trying to start it a while ago. We did one where I was going to initially do one where we couldn't leave the farm unless it was a certain type of day or something like that. And now I'm kind of like, oh, could we just do that as a challenge? Connor, please. But I see nothing wrong. I see nothing wrong. We're going to we're not going to do that challenge because this is the first time we've played in a while. But let's have a wee gander, because the more we forage and find shit, the best. Oh. I'll send you a voice note of how to pronounce it. You'll not do such a thing. That's a hate crime. You can't send a dyslexic a voice note on how to say things. Insulting my speech. Insulting my speech. Try to get me to say the Meadows. It's the Meadows. Oh, we actually just go straight to Billy? Alright, fair enough. So the bonus here is we're going to get that fishing rod, which means we could actually technically just fish. Rebecca has legit sent me a voice note. And then somebody's telling me about being a professional victim. What is Marley on about? Does that? I don't know if that overlay pops up, to be fair. I just realised I could get really interested to find what the conversation is. Professional victim. I have no context to that. I want to. Oh, now my wee sassiness is like. I want to know. Right, we get the fishing rod though. Willie is one of the best. Willie is by far one of the best. Oh, this will let us. Oh, I was going to say this will let us. while we're here, we might as well. Who are you going to marry? Probably somebody that doesn't correct me on how to say the maid house. So I don't know which character in this does that. Probably Willy. He won't let you marry him though, Willy. I can't remember. I don't actually know, to be fair. That's the real question. Because do you know what's funny, right? Do you know, honestly, right? For as much as time we've actually put into this game, right? I actually don't think I've ever actually done the romance elements of this game. Like, ever. Not because I don't want to either. I think it's just never came up. Like, the way we've been playing it. We should probably go here first as well. It shows you all the birthdays and shit. Go in here. I don't know if it's opened yet. It is opened. We can talk to this arsehole. So, like, yeah, now it's like, because now I'm sitting going, like, yeah, do we even want any of this? It's interesting when you think about it. It's kind of actually changed specifically how I'd play this game. What I think I would do is you definitely want the chickens to reproduce at a pretty decent rate. Like, I think that's like a first things first kind of deal. Like that. I also want to test the river scenario as well now. Oh, I see one of them over there, that's fine. Yeah, I want to test the river theory now for 2 seconds, just to know if we can actually fish in it. Because if we can fish in it, right, it does give us... Oh, I forgot how to fucking do this. I think I hold the left click button. Oh god, I don't know if we... Oh wait, we have actually hit something. Right. Oh yeah. So I follow the fish. Yeah. Jeez. Oh jeez. Right. We caught a fish. Right. Okay. So we know we can catch fish in the river. Right. That changes everything, to be honest. Right, I've only left the place once to check, to get the fishing rod, which I think is fine. I'm going to be honest, people. Could we do a challenge where we go like a full year without leaving? I always thought this game had one of the hardest fish mechanics. It's interesting, is what I'm going to call it. I don't know if I love or hate it. Yeah, I don't know if I love or hate it yet. I probably hate it. I'm sure with this one you may get fish. There's fish smoker already on this map. Right, I'm also going to say this as well, actually, just so nobody gets shot in the foot. I am also very, very happy for people to Google and get information for me. Just so we are allowed to, like, I might even make this a pinned message, Rebecca. Backseat gaming is 100% allowed when we're playing Stardew Valley. Because there is like a bajillion things I'll have forgot since last playing, so I don't mind people helping out at all. So if you want a backseat game, you go for it. I might not always listen to yous, but yous are more than welcome to, right? Rebecca, can you make that a message and then pin it? I'm pretty sure you're able to do that. So that if anyone wants to help, they're more than welcome. And if it's not doable, fair enough. I'll pin it in a minute. Because what we'll also do is, I think we'll also put up that we're going to do, we can't leave the map. We can't leave the farm now that we've, like... I think, do you know what we'll say, right? We can't leave the map. We can't leave the map, Jesus. We can't leave the farm, right? Unless certain achievable things have been met, which I will say you guys are allowed to dictate, right? So you guys are allowed to dictate what constitutes it as an achievable, that if we get it, we can leave. We can, like, bank them and then leave on certain days, is what I'm going to say. That's what we're going to say. Oh jeez. Some spots are worse than others as well. But yeah, so backseat gaming, 100% allowed. Make up some scenarios or things we have to be able to do. Like, I don't know, something like maybe like collect like 100 pieces of trash or something from the river or something like that. If we do that, we're allowed to leave. If we harvest, say, like 1,000 wood or something like that, I don't know if that one's achievable or not. Like, things like that. Because the more I think of it, I'm actually going to move spot. I actually don't like this spot. Stuff like that, right? And then we'll make a wee, like, we could make like a wee Google Doc. Because as I say, like, when there's a whole river down this whole side, look. Because when I say, like, I'll probably be playing Stardew for a little bit, I just find it a super chill scenario, you know. I find the game very chill, very happy. Trash, we might actually just find a crazy amount, to be honest. I'm starting to think, oh, we actually get a hit for a fish, though. Perfect. Oh, that's a different one, a smallmouth bass. Look at that. Yeah, this'll actually be very fun. I'm actually really excited for this now. Like, I knew I was going to return to Stardew. The problem I have when I return to Stardew is it kind of consumes my soul. I don't know if anyone else is like this, but Stardew Valley for me is one of those games that 100% takes up all of my life when I start playing it. I just get oddly addicted to it, to be honest. And I just find it super chill. Like, I find the music's not too bad. I can kind of change up the music. Somebody else has messaged me again. What's happening here? One second. I'm going to quickly reply to this message. Because I'm going to be honest. I'm getting pinged again, like 2 or 3 times. Oh, right, okay, I'm now seeing content. Where the fuck is he about that? Oh, the boss. What the? Oh my goodness. What is going on here? Okay, this just feels like okay. I am now up to date as much as I want to be on that chat. Good to know. Okay, don't need to look at that today. Lol. And then Rebecca's voice note.
Meadow. It's pronounced meadow.
Meadows. Okay, gotcha. Okay, there we go. Right, okay, we're up to date on the drama for the day. Jesus. Well, it's not involving us this time, so that's a good thing. That is a good thing. We'll take it. So yeah, I don't really want to destroy the grass and stuff, because I'm pretty sure that's what the chickens and shit eat. As such, it's crazy. But hey, we'll see. So I think what we will do is collect as much of this wood as possible, just to clear out the area, and then we'll do the same with the stone as well, I think. Do you know, I was also trying to remember if I played this on mouse and keyboard or if I did it on controller, and I honestly can't remember. I was actually going to look back old oh shit, don't let that fall. No. Jesus, that's 2 of them. I was going to look back and try and see if I could find like a video and see like am I keyboard and mouse in it or if I'm a controller boy. I don't know. I probably could play with both, like I'd imagine. But yeah, we'll do the big super clear out, which is good. And then we need to actually, well I remember, go to the chickens. We need to befriend the chickens and make them love us, because the moment they start to like be happy and shit, I was going to tell me they're sleeping. Fuck's sake, I need to do that tomorrow. So let's reutilise as much of the energy we've got clearing at the farm, because we've got a lot, and we'll just see how long it lasts. Because we can go up that way, but we don't want to. So actually, in hindsight, what I probably should have done is actually maybe just left those bits of wood there, so we don't accidentally walk up the way. Obviously, if we do, right, it's not the end of the world. I'm not taking this that seriously, but like, I think this could be a fun wee challenge. So yeah, we definitely need like little what do you call it, like little reasons to be able to leave the map. Oh, it's that one. I think something like, what is that? Oh, it's just the way the tree looks. I think something like 1,000 would be like one for sure. Like, I'm going to say 1,000 wood should constitute as one of the... Oh, I just watered a bit of wood. Jesus. We still have so much energy. What is in front of me? Okay. Oh. Oh, that was that one. Right, fair enough. Every time. I need to move they two closer to each other, just FYI. Oh, it gets very dark. Holy moly. Because, like, look at this patch of land here. There's definitely something we can do with this patch of land. Do you remember I said 1,000? Maybe not 1,000. But, do you know what? Also, I'm kind of, like, half committed to the idea of 1,000. In fact, no, do you know what? We are going to commit to 1,000, right? I'll tell you why we're going to commit to 1,000. Because if we commit to 1,000, right, it's like a reasonably high number that will get us growing trees and stuff as well. A rainy day. It's like a rainy day we do know is good for crops. We've not grown any crops. At least just yet. We've not grown any crops just yet, I should say. But that means the chickens won't want to go outside. And, oh, they are starting to lay eggs. Right, so we want to... So they're laying eggs. Change home... I can change... Right, 1 minute. We can change the names. Does anyone want to name a chicken? I am happy for us to change the chicken names. I just had to go to the top bar. I thought that was predetermined. Nugget. Which one is getting called Nugget? Which one? Is there a specific one that needs to become a Nugget? The brown one is Nugget, so I'm pretty sure. Oh, really? Really? You're changing Krishnika to Nugget? I see, Rebecca. Let's see what you did there. So it should be Nugget now, that's fine. Yeah, if anyone ever wants to name the other one and then subsequent, as I say, I could leave that open, but I'm 99% sure they don't come out in the rain. So I'm just going to shut it. Pretty sure. If we go to that, we want to move those two next to each other. And move that next to each other. And move... Actually do it like... that. Just so I can axe that fish. Oh, what the hell was that? Cool, so... Yeah, because we don't really want to break any of that down until we need to, kind of thing. These things are going to give us some stuff though, which is good. Oh, we actually need that for that one though, because it's an acorn. The fishing sometimes is a good thing to do on rainy days, so let's try and get ourselves. I want to try and get ourselves to that end bit there. Yeah. Just see how far down it goes. And there's a pond that I don't think we'll get anything from, but I think we'll get something here. That was a terrible cast. That was horrendous. That was the worst ever. Oh, we actually found the fish straight away. Oh. We caught a shad. Oh. We shot a shad crowbar. Because obviously if we want to make money and stuff like that, we're going to have to like start finding it. Like, I think what we need to do is get the chickens to like each other. And then, just in general, if we can try and get as many... Oh god, what is that noise? That noise is like actually creeping me the fuck out, and I can't figure out what it is. It's eerie. But yeah, the idea is just to have a nice chill day of the day, people. That's the plan. As I say, I think for a good couple of streams, I'm probably going to just be on the kind of Stardew run. Oh, this one's active. It's another shad, I think. Yeah. You've got some new ideas to sleep on. What the fuck does that mean? Oh. Right there. To trash it. That's fine. So, like, yeah, because, like, at some point I would like to be able to go to Pierre's and get, like, the backpack, but the backpack costs a lot, so we need to start saving up the monies for that. Obviously, cutting down some amount of trees would be good as well. But, like, it's a kind of tough one to, like, really figure out, isn't it? Like, what's that one? Probably take them back, actually. And then drop them off in there, for sure. I'm trying to think what... Oh, do you know what we should do, actually? Clear out this area of the bad stuff. So that they've actually got all of the available space. I think also I'm going to take the tree away from in here as well. I don't know why I necessarily want to take the tree down here, but I kind of want to just like clear it out a little bit for them. But it's just going to be like, because that's like one tile if you think about it that could just be something else. What do you call it? I know the word I'm looking for. Like, it's like one more tile that could just be an actual tile. Oh shit! Just fuck. Shit. Okay, wooden fence. Right, note to self. There we go. Yeah, you know what, that one's on you. Trapped myself. Fucking 1v1. Oh man. And then I can destroy that stone. Like that kind of thing. Because it gives, as I say, like, it gives them walkability for stuff that they can actually eat. Don't know what it does necessarily, but we'll figure that one out later. Right, let's now also try and clear out the stone as well. Because maybe we try and grow something Like, we've got those mixed seeds and stuff. Maybe we just try and grow. It did say that, like... Oh, it did say that it's not good land for it, though. So I don't know how bad that's going to be, you know, like... I'm going to assume it's going to not yield a lot. Oh, we found a geode. Nice. Can't take that to him until we figure out stuff later. I forgot, like, the mining the stone though takes like a considerable chunk of your energy. Though I'm actually seeing that drop faster. Oh, there's a Hod the bus. I never seen that the first time round. Hod the bus. There's a cave in here. Is that going to have the bats and stuff in it? Oh, it is. It's where the mushrooms can be. Right. Do you know what's funny though? Right. We could actually just make this a storage facility until such time as well, if really need be. I didn't see that the other day. That's funny. On the plus side, Operation Clear Out the Farm is going to actually go pretty well, I think. Do you know what's also weird as well, right? I'm just about out of energies. I think we'll hit one more and that's us. Yeah. That's us for the day. I think what we'll do tomorrow is we'll attempt to... that one. Plant some of the mixed seeds just to see if we can get it. And things to say, because I'm pretty sure we can't do any of that stuff, if I remember rightfully. So I think we'll go down that route and then go down the acorns because they can be planted as well. But you gotta make spaces for them. Something along the lines. Oh. Alright, alright, alright. So yeah, so first things first, let's go let the chickens out. Go let the chickens out. Ooh, 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 ooh. So again, we want to keep... So this one's called Chicky. Every time they come out, we always want to befriend the old chickens. See, this is why I wanted the tree away from this one. Again, I don't know if it's super important, but like... Oh, she's grumpy because she's not ate, which is because I didn't put out 2 bales of hay. That's what's happened there. Now, today it's not raining, so they can come out and eat, or she can starve, up to her. Realistically, they're going to eat though, so we're fine. But I just realised I should have... 3, 4, 5... And this is just... do like something like that. I feel like if we can just do that to the point where we feel like productive in life, that would be great. We'll go from there. Then I guess we just do the clear out still. Because I think the idea I'm thinking is if we can make space dead fast, when maybe we can try grow some stuff, like maybe like this little square could be just attempt to grow for now, see how bad it is, and then if it's just horrendous, like we just kind of give up on it, you know, like because we've got 2 chickens, so we're going to get eggs all the time. So if we want to sell chicken eggs, we could just sell eggs all the time. I'll be honest in saying I can't actually remember how to what's the word I'm looking for? I can't remember how to get the chickens to be alive. I'm pretty sure they have to be super happy if I remember rightfully, and then they'll fall in love with each other and all that shit. I'm pretty sure that's what it is again. I just off the top of my head can't actually remember. So I'm going to assume that was what it is, so we'll have to like get them to like each other first. And then go from there. Just been a while since I've played this game. I actually should have looked up properly like when I last played it. Like I think I clicked on it at some point last year, but I don't actually think I played it though. Oh, well, that's not true. How do we go about getting the animals though? This could actually get kinda, not complicated, but like interesting to figure it out at least. Because like, I can't remember how exactly to get other animals like the cows and shit. That's annoying. Now I've actually forgot how to do that. I can't remember if it's you just need to be able to build the building. And if that's the case, that could be a bit complicated because we might not have the ability. But we'll figure it out. Let's figure it out. Let's see if we can figure it out. Because like the chickens are going to be given us stuff. We can just in turn... what's the word I'm looking for? In turn, we can just generate a shit ton of fish, possibly, along with eggs. Yeah, we're basically a fisherman slash... what are we, like a fisherman slash dairyman? That's quite funny. And again, we don't want to go down there, because that would leave the map technically. That would be wrong of the playthrough style we want to do. That's quite funny. I guess, I mean, it would require replanting it all, right? But like, I'm trying to think, like, is there a way we could, like, game the system a bit? I think I'm going to cut down a bunch of the trees, to be fair, and just start to, like, because I think if we cut down the trees and stuff like that, well, we don't necessarily need it. It's going to give us potentially... I don't think we destroy this in time, do we? No, I think we will. Like, the idea is just at this point collect as much resources as possible, I guess. Because we're at 159 wood, that's not bad. So if I go to crafting, for instance, like things like chests, cobblestone, gates, wood fence, gravel path, torchwood signs. So wild seeds, because we picked up the other things, but we'll probably not find them on our journeys in the farm. Right. So what we probably want to do is actually get the sickle and go fucking hay cutting to try and get as much of the wild seeds and the forageable stuff, basically. Like, it's in this. You get a lot of fibre. And yeah, we've actually planted all of the seeds that we've got. In here it's just fish and eggs. For a healthy diet. I've got a hair in my mouth, sorry. Okay, so let's make sure. Did we double check we befriended the chickens? Because one was grumpy today, that's what it was, wasn't it? They might, I think they'll still be grumpy. Yeah, and this one's no hat. This one's alright with us because they got to eat. But today they should be now fine. Now I'm pretty sure this could go wrong, and I hope this doesn't, but I'm pretty sure, I think I can just do this. Sleep. We can now craft cherry bombs. Not necessarily useful for us, but you know what, it's not the end of the world. We have a ladder. Robin, I know there's a lot of stone scattered in your farm. If you have surplus, you might consider having me build a well for you. Wells can be placed over your farm and serve as a convenient place to refill your watering can. So for 75 stone and 1,000 grams, big 1,000 grams, when you're ready for it. Okay, fair enough. And this also says, to our valued Jojo Mart customers, our team members have removed the landslide caused by our drilling operations near the mountain lake. If I'd like to remind you that our drilling operation is entirely legal, pursuant and oh Jesus, fuck this. Responsible stewardship of the local environment is our top priority. We apologise for any inconvenience this may have caused. Morris. Oh, it was Morris from the farm. So the thing we want to do is water our plants. Water the plants. Because we still want to justifiably see how bad the scenario is for this. Like, I really am not sure. And then I think, honestly, I just go back to fucking town and like, start cutting up some trees, generate as much wood as possible. And then I think what we'll then do is we'll get the sickle. After I cut these two down, we'll get the sickle. Ah, it fell the wrong way. Yeah, we'll get the sickle and we'll just try and carve up as much of the ground as well. Just because we can technically have that'll regrow / replant itself as such, but if it gives us if it gives us a lot of thingy-mabobber, wild stuff, like the wild seeds and stuff, it might be a good thing. Jeez, we're getting nada. That's a bit where I'm wrong, it's just this that I'm looking for, isn't it? It's just them I'm looking for, I think. See, the more you know. If we get a handful of mixed seeds, we'll see. I mean, as I say, we just get to see how bad it is as such for growing stuff, and then we can go from there. Fiber's good for something, but I can't actually remember what again. But I'm enjoying the mellow tunes. As I say, last week was one of those ones where, like, yesterday when I was on, I refuse to let the internet win sometimes. It's maybe a good and a bad thing, to be fair, but in the case of what was happening, I kind of felt like it was like a kind of obligation not to be like, oh, we're shying away from DBD. Even though we had literally decided the previous day that's what we were doing anyway. I think that was the annoying part as such, because it was like, it was the plan yesterday just to play Stardew, but then at the same time as well, I was just kind of in that mindset where I was like, nah, I don't really want it looking as if we're running away from games, you know, because of one bad game. I really just couldn't do it. It really kind of would have ate at me more than I'd care to admit. And I still don't dislike DBD or anything like that. Like, the game is still fun. I'm actually looking forward to Jason coming out, to be fair, in it as well. Like, I think that's going to be fun when he comes out. Got a couple of different builds I want to try. Like, I've got I did a challenge a wee while ago on DBD, and I want to kind of return to it, where I want to do like basically people give me a build, kind of like the way Kai gives us builds, and then like that's what you play for like a handful of games. I really want to be able to do that again. Did we talk to the chickens? We did, didn't we? So this chicken's happy, and now they're getting happy because they've been able to eat. Okay, so that's actually a good sign. Can't remember if anything happens if I do that, but we'll not fuck with it too much. So we managed to find a couple more seeds, which I think in the grand scheme of things isn't actually that bad. So let's just keep replant as much as possible just to see how it goes. And then what I think we'll then do is, now that I think I've cut down enough trees, because we get 205 wood, I think what we'll now do is we'll just fish most of the energy away now. That's what we'll do. Just to see if we can catch more fish, because I think with fish, we're probably best just selling them for cash. Like, that's, oh shit, oh shit. Yeah, like fishing, get fish, sell that stuff. I know the trash stuff, until we get to a certain point, doesn't become usable. And I can't remember exactly what I can't remember what it is specifically we need for it. Which is kind of annoying me because I can't think what it is. It's like a recycling machine basically, and you put it in, it'll give you like an X amount of random items. Nothing's ever brilliant, but it gives you something to utilise from it. And then I might cheat in a second and I might cheat in a second and potentially figure out how to get to a certain point. Because obviously, like, I think 1,000 stone and 1,000 wood, right? And I think what we'll say is every 100 pieces of trash is what I would say. But when I say trash, I mean anything that's considered the bad item, basically. Because I can't remember exactly what that is. Say like that all comes under as trash. I think every 100 pieces of trash, I think what we'll say is that can allow us to bank going out of the farm. And then I'll make a message that we can pin each time saying like how many things we've got tabbed basically for days we can leave the farm. So like if I really wanted to, we could potentially just start going down the deforestation to get to 1,000 wood as such. 1,000 wood might, I was going to say 1,000 wood might be a bit harsh, but considering we're already at 200, I feel as if it probably isn't actually that unobtainable. So like it's probably for the best, whereas like the idea of getting 100 pieces of trash though pretty much requires us to like actually fish 100 times and hit trash and not a fish. And considering you only get to fish so much in one day because of the energy, like I think that might be an alright trade-off. As such, like if you end up taking a day of just fishing, for instance, because like take like right now, that's like what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we only have 8 bits of trash today. We're not even like a tenth of the way there, you know. We're 8% into potentially getting a day off the farm. Oh shit. I think that was worth it, right? Because the things you get out of them can sometimes be brilliant. Bait is not bad, to be fair. Like I don't think we're necessarily going to use it straight away, but bait is not bad actually. I think the way you do that is you do that and you do that, but I don't know if this one's allowed bait. Yeah, it doesn't let us. I think you have to have a better fishing rod than the basic one. But on the plus side, bait, as I say, that'll help us out at a future point. Especially because there could be a day where we just go fishing at the real sea and stuff like that. Let's put everything that we have found there. I'm going to put the bait in there though as well, just so I don't get that mixed up. And then that's a new one. Trash. Where are we at with trash? We've not got. Probably have to. Algae, take that out. In fact, yeah, take that out there now. Because I'm going to put that in with the stuff we could sell. Same with like the clams and stuff. Like that's technically a fishable thing and a sellable thing. Oh man. Yeah, let's. Nah, let's just leave it in there now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, like 13 bits of trash. Yeah, I think 100's probably the right number for that, to be honest. I think 100's actually a good number. That feels like this might... That feels like hitting 100's actually going to take a while, if I'm being honest. Which I think should be the right reason to do it. Like, I wonder if Etton's in here. I don't know if Etton will spawn in here, because I'm pretty sure... Well, I found a pair of specs, but I'm pretty sure that a pond doesn't. I think ponds don't. No, we actually hit something. So what's in this? I'm now curious to know what this is. It's a sunfish. So okay, so apparently we can also fish just here. Alright, okay. That's... I don't know what the hit rate's going to be like, but if there's fish in there, which we've now just saw, I don't hate the idea of just coming down here and fishing. This will be the last time we fish anyway, because we're about to pass out from exhaustion. But that is good to know. Like, we caught a fish and it's not me just being completely delusional, so that's a bonus. That is a big bonus. Fuck it, one last time for the road. Yeah. Here we go. I'm like partially curious to read whatever this fucking card game drama is, but at the same time, I'm also in this kind of weird boat of not really caring. Because it's not involving me for once. Oh, I took the wrong route. Let's quickly... do that. Then we could technically put some stuff into sale. So let's sell a little bit of everything. We'll sell a little bit of everything. And see what kind of monies we get. Because I can't honestly remember how anything works in this game. And then what I'm also going to do is 50 for the egg. 190 off for the fishing's not half bad. That's alright actually, to be fair. That is not half bad at all. I'm going to make a message and see if I can ping it though. Because as I was saying to everyone that's coming in and stuff like that, you are more than welcome to backseat game. Go for it to your heart's content. I would very much appreciate the help. I don't mind spoilers for the game specifically. I have played the game before just as well, like it's not like it's a unknown thing. It's just been a while since I've last played it. So okay, I don't mind people. What is this again? Build a silo. The happy air is empty. Build a silo and cut the grass. Oh yeah, and then refill it with the grass. Oh my god. What you need to do is get the iridium sprinklers. Oh, that's an actual spoiler, Thomas. Jesus. So, can't believe you would talk about iridium this early in the game. That is a. Well, actually, do you know what's actually funny, Thomas? Right, the iridium sprinklers might be actually not necessary in this one because the map we're playing on actually says that growing crops sucks. We're actually on a bad map for crop growing, so actually, we might not want to do that. Like, until we get to the greenhouse. Because then I think the greenhouse must be like the sort of got you bitch kind of moment kind of thing. What a chuck, look at that. Fucking chop suey. Aye, I think the iridium sprinklers will be when we get to that point for sure. Ooh. Ah, bugger. Right, I'm trying to think what's the best case of... So we spoke to the chickens, because we need the chickens to get good so that we can start having more chickens. We have got a challenge going on where we're going to say we can't leave the farm as well. Just in case people are wondering why I'm not leaving the farm, we're doing a bit of a challenge to say we can't leave the farm because it actually looks as if it could be fairly self-sufficient, to be honest. Oh. So I don't mind that, but I think what we're going to do is try and chop a handful of trees down. Generate a bunch of wood. And then have people explain to me what the hell we need to do really. I'm trying to think what else to like, because I'm trying to think what I'm trying to remember. You've got some new ideas to sleep on. Oh, does that tell you that because we've... Ah, that's telling me that because it's saying that, well, we've upgraded our foraging and stuff like that. That's what's doing that. That's actually a really smart way of doing that, actually. So, getting started, we can collect 100 gold. Thank you. Advancements as you gain experience. I love how that doesn't pop up correctly. Look at that. That's quite funny. Feeding animals. Robbing the local farmers to exchange money. She'll construct a farm to build. That's funny. It doesn't let us see that properly. Oh, I've realised what he's doing out there. He's still building that table. Yeah, so we want to build the foraging up so we can start to see what other items we can get from it. The chickens will start to incredibly get happy. And then we can go from there. I wonder how often you can level up in a single day. Like, if you do enough actions, is it possible to like get your foraging level or your lumberjacking level up like twice? I wonder. I also don't know how long these things are going to take to grow either, to be fair. I'm starting to think a while. And since I'm not currently looking up the wiki and stuff like that, I don't actually know how long it takes to grow. But then I wonder also if it takes even longer to grow because the farmland's considered the bad farmland. I think this will probably be the last tree we're able to cut from this. Then we should have just enough. Oh, just enough to now fucking drag ourselves back home. Hot damn. Jesus Christ. Let's just dragging ourselves to bed. Jesus, that was me yesterday. So now we have the charcoal, Jesus, the charcoal killing. Ooh, killing. So how do we make such a beautiful item? That's the real question. It requires a copper bar, ugh, and wood. Right, so probably not that then. And then if we go all the way down here, what we discovered the other day. Hold on. Damn it. What we discovered the other day was this. This won't give us anything for a long while, but eventually we're going to be able to have like fruit bats or the mushrooms in this, which is actually kind of cool, to be fair. I still don't know what that is. It does my tits in that I don't know what that is. Again, let's go befriend the chickens. Chicken. Oh, I need to get hay for them. Note to self, go do that now, because I nearly forgot. Or else they'll be unhappy, and then they'll want to murder me. Take all the hay we have. And then... Oh, it's grass it specifically wants. Isn't it? Is that what it said? Sorry. Oh, that. The happer is empty. Build a site. Oh, it's build the site. Oh, yeah. I'm skipping the process because yeah, you want to put the grass in. Aye. That's fine. That's fine. Rightio. Back to decimating the woods. There's a lot of messages happening today. It's a very busy Thursday, everyone. I'm just telling you that. How crazy. See, this is also why I love and hate Stardew Valley though, right? We've been playing for an hour and a half now, right? And I'll tell you something right now. Did not feel like we've been playing for an hour and a half. How crazy is that? It's such a game for that. It's actually scary. Like, this is why I say it consumes my soul. I get so fucking addicted to this game. But at some point we're going to have to find... Oh yeah, it grabs you. Oh, it so does, so doesn't it? Like, I think it's because it's so chill as well, right? That you don't realise how, like, just by default chilled out you are. I think this is going to fall the wrong way now I've done this. No, it fell a different way. Okay. I thought it was going to fall the other way and I was going to cry because I was going to say, I bet if I stand there I don't get it all. But no, we're fine. Aye, it really does though. It fully immerses you. I think as well, like every so often what I used to do, which I'll probably at some point do again, is I will probably get some other tunes going, to be fair. Yes, it'll be the Midnight. But the Midnight also have a new album out as well, to be fair, so like it's actually not bad. Oh, that's the call for the right thing. And then just put like some lo-fi music in the distance that's just super casual. Just so there's something else. But if other people just like the ambience of it, and just a fat Scottish man talking, go for it, you know. No, it fell the wrong way, you fucker. Bastard. You bastard. But oh, it so just grabs you. That's the thing. It's a good thing though. Like I think that's the thing as well. Like this game's so casual for that. I'm 99% sure I said hi to the chickens because I picked up the eggs, didn't I? Just in the off chance, I really don't want to. Aye, because I put hay down, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I'm going to just double check. I'm paranoid. I did. Just the paranoia. It gets you, people. It gets you. It's because some of these days all feel like a waste. Because your energy bar goes down so fast that you need to kind of just like naturally level up. So you always feel sometimes if you're wasting days. But now we've got farming's going up, the water gun proficiency, whole proficiency's went up. We've got a scarecrow and basic fertilizer, which is not bad. Like, it's good to be able to do that because that means that we might have things getting close to being pickable, like that one. So we've managed to pick up ourselves a parsnip, which is pretty fucking cool as such. But again, as I say, I don't know how good this land is going to be for that whole scenario, because I don't know how many, like, look, there's no more wild seeds. That's the other issue as well. We're not really getting wild seeds, to be quite fair, which is not good if we want to be mega growing loads of stuff, but we don't really want to. I think the idea, once I cut this one down, we'll go befriend chickens again. I think the main concept is just going to be to get the farm going via the animal route, in which case we kind of need to destroy a lot of this land anyway, especially the trees. The trees kind of, oh, I went too far. The trees kind of do need to go as such. Just to make space for buildings and stuff. Tell you something, man, though, it rains a lot. It rains a bunch. Which is kind of sad because of how often it's raining, because for a place that doesn't do well for growing crops, it sure does give you the growing crop option a lot. I'm starting to think like I've decimated that whole bottom layer, and now we're probably safe. Have a look. Aye, we're like doing alright. I'm trying to think how we're going to be able to upgrade stuff though. Is the only thing. Like, I think the only flaw might be that I might have made the challenge too aggressive too early. Because I'm trying to think how, like, we would need to utilise certain days to be like, right, we go to the mine on set days that we've built up over time and stuff like that. Like, I guess would have to be the way forward. Trying to think how to do this actually, because once we get 1,000 wood, like, we don't have to spend the wood, we just have to collectively know we had like a stack of 1,000, or 999 technically is what the actual number would say as such. That'd be the actual scenario technically, but yeah, it's not what I meant. Yeah, a stack. For trash, I think it's just general use of saying just trash in general. Like, because there's so many different options for it, as such. I love the fact that it does tell you that, honestly. I'm not joking, every time it does, that's actually legit starting to creep me the fuck out. We'll see if we get enough energy at least to knock the initial part down. Yeah, that said something, but I don't know if it was a bit of the exhaustion. To be fair, probably was. What was that? 6, 7 something. That's alright. I mean, again, I don't mind just selling a handful of the eggs just to kind of like collectively make a bit of money as we go. Oh, what about everyone? Oh, that's dinner sorted. Sorry, I need to read somebody else sent a message. Fuck me. Okay, well, fuck, I can only assume. Solid. Cool, dinner sorted. Half battle. So, what was I doing? Yeah, we're going to sleep it off. Again, some of the days feel a waste, but when we get no energy, like, there is some stuff you could do. A cookout kit and the moss soup. Oh, what is moss soup? And we made 300 grams after the eggs. Nice. Can you imagine if there was somebody playing this where they just like considered themselves a drug dealer? Like they don't actually make gold, they just make like it's raining again? What the Francis? Yeah, listen, the turnips are not bad. Whatever these are is going to be good though. I'm getting the good vibes here. Dear pharmacy though, I'd like to apologise for joking about your grandpa's old cottage when we first met. It's a really nice house. Oh, going away, that's a yawn for the day. However, you might need some more space someday. That's where I can help. Oh, it's Robin. I was like, what the fuck? Aye, okay. Fair enough. Okay. Parsnips. Aye, so how do we make moss soup? There's a way to do this, I can't remember exactly how it is. Is it in this bit? It must be in this, but we maybe don't... Is it maybe in the cookout kit, potentially? What does that need? Wood, fibre and coal for a cookout kit. Use this to create a cooking campfire. It allows you to cook on the go. Can we just make that for the sake of making it? What does it need again? Wood, fibre, coal. Wood, fibre and coal. This one's just a curiosity. I just want to know what that does, because I don't think I've ever actually made... Oh look, and then we've got a fried egg, and then moss soup. I don't even know why the fuck I would have assumed anything other than moss. I don't know, you know sometimes when you know you're an idiot, yeah, that's that moment. So now we can actually make fried eggs. Now I don't know if you can sell fried eggs, but I'm kinda curious to find out. Because if we can sell fried eggs and they bring in more of a money situation with the chickens. With the chickens. Honestly, you're going to get sick of me saying that, right? But just so you know, I ain't going to stop. Like, I fucking love saying it that way. Chicken! Chicken! I can't remember what TikTok it is that done it as well. Oh, they're gold. They're silvery eggs. 1 minute, that. We might want to just do this trial and error on normal eggs first. Let's say that, I guess we've got... We'll do it on one of them. Right, and then let's see if we can sell the fried egg. I'm just curious to know how much we get. If I'm being honest, I actually don't know. It's crazy to know though that like the blooming I want to know what the wild plants are actually making. Getting curious now because the turnips grow quite fast. Those look close to finishing, but I don't know whereabouts they're at. And the fact that we've got an ability to now cook the eggs actually could be a pretty decent money generator now that I think about it. Like, is it trial and error? You're damn right it is, but it's actually a good trial and error if I'm thinking about it, because we're kind of learning as we go, which I think is probably a bit nicer. And then these trees are starting to grow as well, which is good. Oh. Which is actually quite fun that it's doing it that way. I don't know why I'm always going to check in there just in case. There's like a level of paranoia or something. Like something's going to eventually be in there and jump and scare me to shit. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for that day. But yeah, we can just generate wood. Keep fucking going. Like, it hits a point where I think we're about to like hit like not a lot of trees left. But I know like over here there's still a good whack of them kind of thing. So I don't feel too bad chopping them down. And then we just regrow them. Because I can't remember the numbers required for like how long it takes for them to regrow. Like, I know there's a certain amount of days before trees will just replant themselves / respawn. Like, there is a little bit of meta to like what knowledge I sort of know, but I don't want to like fully utilise it as long as I can remain ignorant to a degree. Just so that like we can play this as kind of like innocently as possible. But as I say, you're more than welcome to backseat game and tell me stuff, because if you tell me information that allows us to like progress, there's nothing wrong with that, you know, because we're just playing this to have a chill, fun time. I'll see actually if I can write that message up to now actually, one minute, so once I've chopped this tree down fully. If I do that, then that. I think I got that to work. As far as oil, that's pinned now. Just think that's it. I think I done that right. If I didn't, we'll figure it out shortly. Oh, let's do it this way actually. Because yeah, we're literally playing Stardew Valley, like the most chill game of chill games. You know, I don't honestly. I don't think there's a spoiler anyone could give either. To be fair, like potentially there's a world where you could spoil it for like other people new to the game, I guess. But like at this point, like I'm pretty sure there'll be maybe like occasionally things I've maybe forgot or something like that. But like I don't think there'll be many things where I'm like, oh, why would you tell me that? Do you know what I mean? I don't think that's going to happen. At least for now, Listen, when it does inevitably end up happening because there's something I didn't actually know, fair enough. Like, obviously, like, let's not, like, try and, like, go telling everybody what's at the bottom of the skull cavern or something like that. That might be a spoiler, because it's, like, something people have to work towards. But otherwise, we should be good. I've discovered a potential flaw. We're going to need to find a way to make more hay. Because actually this map has rained quite considerably. You noticed that? Other 35 for the egg. Was that less? Oh shit. Okay, so we don't want to do that then, I don't think. Bollocks. I don't know why I assumed that would have increased the cost. Oh my god, does that potatoes? Oh, right, here, hold the bus. We're replanting potatoes though. Absolutely fucking not. I can't remember if there's a... I'm sure there's a way to replant potatoes. Just double check we're not missing anything. No. Just in case. Yeah, I need to figure out how to make hay. Is what I need to figure out now. Because for all of this... Oh, it's the ground. For all of the days we're having that it's raining, would be brilliant if we could grow crops. Oh man, that's... So I just want to sell the... Oh, no, not you. Sell the eggs and we'll just see how much we actually get for the eggs this point in time around. Because now I'm worried that like that was miles below. Like I thought we were getting about 50 for an egg. At least that's what I thought we were getting. Also, I want to count up how much wood we've got, because if we have enough to leave the farm at some point, I think... Well, no, it's just... I think we might want to take it at some point. But I don't know what for. Can I just cheat and Google something quickly? Can I just cheat and Google something for the wiki, right? I know it's cheating, right? I'm not saying I was saying in this game. I want to know the animals part, right? Just so I'm not messing this up, right? So like, so not horses. Where's the chickens? The chickens. That's what I'm after. Chickens. There we go. Right. So it says 50 for an egg. Large egg 95. 5 hearts. Selling price is 1,040. But oh, that's a... Oh, man. What is the genuine chances, though? What's the actual chances? Do we... Right, I'm saying this now. Do we only care about the initial chickens and then potentially with 5 hearts selling price the other chickens? I need to know now if we give a shit about the chickens. The chickens... Because they've all got a sell rate. Chicken, which looks like a blue chicken. Void chicken and golden chicken. All have a selling cost at 5 hearts of 1,040 gold. Or grams, as I was saying. The golden egg, though. A golden egg from a golden chicken gives you 500. So ideally you wouldn't sell the chicken. I think basically you would only sell a basic chicken, essentially. Because a void egg gives you 65. And then you can eventually start making the mayonnaise and stuff. Right, so what I need to look out though is... So when purchasing from Marley's Ranch, either a white chicken or brown chicken is chosen at random. After seeing Shane's 5-heart event, each chicken purchased from Marley's Ranch has a 25 chance of being blue. Ah, so there's a Shane event that lets you get the blue chicken. I was actually kind of wondering what the blue chicken was. And it then says... a chicken can be received from an incubating an egg. So I need the... Aye, so that's what we need. So we need an incubator is what I need. Right? Now an incubator is a tool used to hatch eggs, no shit. It comes with the big coop and the deluxe coop, while it appears to the left of the hay hopper. Right? To use the incubator you place the egg can't be removed once it's placed. And then... So what kind of coop have we got then now? We've got the normal coop. Right. That doesn't come with the incubator. So we need to find a way... Oh. dinner is sorted. I'm going to figure that out in a second. I got some chips and some chicken. No, I didn't actually get chicken, could you imagine though? That'd been so funny. I should have, in hindsight, I should have got something chicken related. But I didn't, I got a pizza from a fat bastard. And it was offered. Ooh. So. So how much? So the big coop costs 10,000. Requires 400 wood, 150 stone. So we need to now basically find a way to sell as much as possible to get to 10,000 grams. That's where we're at then, because we kind of want... We kind of want the incubator basically. Well, that's left us in a kind of kerfuffle. Not a bad one though. Okay, I'm going to leave that up as well so I know what we can do with it. That's fine. That's fine. So, interesting stuff. So we need essentially the big coop. We're at 1,000, so we're actually not far. I think the 10k might be pretty easy to make. I mean, essentially, if somebody wants to do the math and not me, because I'll cry. Like every, so 50, what is that, like every 10 eggs is 500. So every 10 eggs is 500 gold. So 20 eggs is 1,000. It's a lot of eggs. That's what I'm starting to think. But on top of that, we'll have the wood resource. Let's see. We have the wood. We can sell the eggs. What else? We're close to a full stack as well, which I would argue would be the scenario of being allowing us to leave the farm as well, obviously. So, chicken. I did pat them already. Looks good to know. Ah, this is a tough choice. Because obviously we've got all these, right? And we could just start just genuinely selling the shit out of this. Like, do we actually give a shit? Probably not. So, like, let's maybe just go down the route of selling it all, just to see what kind of monies in turn we're going to get in a day. Because the faster we can push ourselves to getting to the what do you call it, the big coop, the better. Because it means we're going to be able to get better chickens, or more chickens, because we're allowed up to 4, but right now we're only going to be able to get 2 as such. And then if we get those 4, we're going to be able to actually like make a lot of money basically, because we're going to be able to sell a lot of eggs each day and then make up to 12 chickens as well. The flaw with this though is this is just unreliable fishing basically, is the problem. Like, it's not a great scenario. Oh, I've noticed that my internet keeps dropping today, on specifically my phone's internet. Oh shit, no, wait. It's weird that it does that today. Not like the end of the world, it's just my phone specifically, so it's nothing major, but a chub. Oh Jesus! Oh God Almighty! The internet, he's never failed to amaze me. Oh, this is the best case in the round. Ah, I fucked it. Sorry, I fucked it. Because we got pizza. I'm gonna recast that actually. Take 2. Oh, that's roasting. Fuck yeah. It's roasted. We'll just have some more chips. Somebody else also might be able to tell us how we can make... Well, actually saying that, if we get the big coop, right, how do we get the barn? That's what I need to know. One minute. Can I look that up for a second? How do we get the barn? Let's find out. Barn animals. So barn. So the barn says Oh, right, the barn enables pregnancy. So we actually... Oh, right, okay. So we also just kind of want the big barn. Because the barn doesn't... The barn's basically got a feeding bitch, a hay hopper. That I'm going to read properly in a second so I'm not messing that up. Allows cows, goat and an ostrich. Costs 12k. But it gives you the option to have enable pregnancy. Right. That's interesting. So yeah, because it's 6k for the normal barn. Or you double everything for not really... All you're really doubling is the money it costs. You're not actually... The wood goes from 350 to 450. Stone 250 to 200. So actually, when you think about it, right, and they're the exact same size and everything, you kind of just want to go for the big barn. There's not really a reason to go for the 6k one. Right, hay hopper is the thing I want to know. It's a tool that moves the hay from the silo in the player's inventory. And then it says, comes with all barns, can't be picked up. Okay. Hay can be stored inside a chest instead of a silo. In order to store hay that is cut from grass on the farm, simply withdraw hay from the hopper and place it in a chest. Right, okay. Okay. Good to know. Good to know, actually. So, I think I've done that literally every time I come this way. Cool. Okay. I also should check that stuff as well at some point, but yeah, so let's see if we can put that away. And then put that fish in there. Let's try and sell the trash. I don't think they'll buy it, but just I'm kind of like oddly curious to like what we get for selling that sort of stuff. So So 50 for that, the 50 each for those eggs, 50 for those eggs. We got 62 for the silver egg, 75 for the gold egg, and 62. That's the same. I was just about to say, did they get different prices for being different colours? No, same. Okay, so that's a pretty decent breakdown on the eggs, 400 odd. We managed to get 30 for the sunfish, 50 for the smallmouth bass, 60 for the shad. The bait was 1 each. The chub was 50. And they actually gave us 25 for the cola can. Huh. So the trash might have a bit of a value depending on what it is. It's also the first day since like fucking ever that it's not raining. Somebody has lost their axe. The worst part is we probably won't find that unless we take a day to go to the farm, like out off the farm. Now, the bonus with this now means that you can just open that for once. Okay, so we kind of stock up on just the eggs now. We roughly know the cost and stuff like that. We don't necessarily have to just constantly dump. We know that the 1 per time use of that camp kit thing was not useful. I'm going to imagine it's probably like less people want a cooked egg rather than the option to like, use it for something else. That's what I'm assuming. And we're just going to roll with it. What this awkwardly does require though, well I remember, watering can. We actually have to water these today now. So this will let you plant things like the acorns and stuff, which I think in turn you just kind of do it, you know. Saps don't really have anything. I think they go for like 1 a piece or something like that, but we're best just stockpiling them. We're close to the idea of hitting a full stack of wood though at least. So I think actually what we do is we make that a goal today, because at least it'll let us bank 1 use of going off the farm. I think there has to be a real reason for utilising it obviously though, like not just going off for like fucking wandering sake. Because right off the top of my head I can't think of anything realistically what we need to go off the farm right now for. The closest thing will be when we get enough gold to buy the big barn. Like I think the big barn should be our goal personally. If you have better ideas tell me, because I'm all welcome to. But I think the big barn's what I want to do the most. Just because I'm thinking in my head, what I'm thinking is if I upgrade the big barn, we're going to have access to way more chickens, we're going to have access to way more eggs each day, right? And then in turn we're going to be able to just constantly sell them, along with then selling chickens as well. Like I think other than maybe the OG2, I think we should have no attachment to the chickens. The chickens, no attachment to them. So if we can get them to a point, we need to work out the math. Is it worth selling a chicken that's got a 5-star heart rating, for instance? Like, is it worth it potentially, kind of thing, will be the idea. Oh shit. Just in case it's not actually valuable, because they sell for 1,000, but I think for the amount of days it might take you to get them to a 5-star rating, might not be worth it for how many eggs they theoretically lay, if you think about it. So I'm not 100% sure what I want to do directly. But at least everyone has the kind of like rough idea of what's going through my head, what my thought process is at least, as such. So let's see if we have yeah, so we can now technically say we've got 1 day worth of banked leaving of the farms, right? So what we're going to say, we can leave the farm at least once, and I'll put that in the comments in a second, so we know. Oh, wrong button. Which is good to know. Chickens are happy. Oh. I've got a feeling this will be enough just to take the tree down completely. The tree down and no more. Yeah. But this is not half bad as a position. Like, what is that? A bridal veil? What the when the fuck did we find that? Oh my god, we can wear it.
Okie dokie. Yep, we're committing to that now. Look at the fucking thing. Oh, that's fucking fantastic. Can't remember. Did we talk to the chickens today? I'm sure we did, but I always just want to double check. I actually am getting paranoid. No, fuck off. Chicken trying to make a great escape there. Yeah, because they're only making 2 chickens. They're only making like 2 eggs every night. Kind of thing, or every couple of nights. I don't know exactly what the breakdown is. That's the problem. Oh. Oh. Hello, seagull. You see this dog here? Nope. Can you imagine, right, if you just say no to the dog? I actually never thought about that. Can you actually just say, is there actually a benefit to saying no to the dog? Is the egg hunt worth the use of the day? No, it can't be actually, because... Actually, no, it can't be. Because the bloody things will... What's the word I'm looking for? It shuts like half the store and stuff, doesn't it? The stores don't open and that. Oh, that's a giant egg. Now we know that sells for more. Oh, interesting. Oh, this is what I wanted to do. Cola cans. I'm going to attempt to sell the trash, right? Just to see what they specifically do buy, right? Because we've had about 25 pieces of trash. Time to go decimate some trees. Oh, a pine cone. Because things like the geodes, for instance, I would say we keep. Because if we keep them and we raise a little bit of capital, we can then trade them in to get opened, which might give us like iron and stuff like that. That's something that comes with a bit of a catch-22 scenario, is the fact that there's like not too many ways that I can think of straight away to get us iron. Or just in general minerals, I should say, just minerals in general. If anyone has any ideas to like that one, throw it in the comments. I actually am quite enjoying just the idea of doing this silly wee challenge. This has actually been quite funny. Makes it a wee bit different as well, you know. Makes it a wee bit different. Energy isn't looking half bad either, to be fair. I don't know when that's going to increase at some point. I wonder. I wonder. If we get enough to at least fell the tree, maybe? Yeah, just like that. I don't want to really fuck with that too much. Isn't half bad actually, to be fair. It's not half bad. We picked up the chicken stuff. Oh, I've done every fucking time. Fuck it. Every time without actual fail. I think they're going to be cauliflowers. I think that's what they grow. I think that's what they're grown into. I think. So, just the cola cans. That's fine. Good to know. That's not bad at all. Day 30. That stack is starting to get close to the second stack to leaving. So we don't want to leave today because leaving today is basically useless because the town's going to be shut. It is. So like yeah, for that scenario, well first here they're actually starting to like just big eggs now. What's that? What was it, 95 each or something? I think it was. It was something like 95 each. So they're starting to like. Hef is the one I'm looking for. Haha. So Robin's looking for axe. I don't know why it's cut this off though. I think it's because I've zoomed in after the game started. I think it's just a matter to always check it because I don't know when it does something. Cannot remember at all. So everything's watered. We pretty much are fine with just chopping shit down basically. Or maybe a day of fishing. I kind of wish the fishing was more reliable. To be honest, I wish the fishing was more reliable. So it's saying we'll get more ideas to sleep on, so that must mean that the thingy-my-bobbers went up. I'm 99% sure that's what that means. Like your stat or whatever it is goes up for that one. The egg festivals have begun. As I say, we're not going to the egg festival unless we want to utilise. Do you know what, actually, for the sake of this, let's utilise the one day we have and we'll go to the Egg Festival, because actually it might be good to go visit the town to see the people. Let's not waste any option to gather resources. I'd also say potentially while we're here we might as well just harvest these trees. So for those that don't know, we're doing a bit of a challenge just to make things a wee bit interesting, where we can't leave the farm unless we meet certain achievements. So every time we make a stack worth of wood, we're allowed to bank a day where we can leave the farm, which we've just done. I think we do the same with stone. A stack of stone, stack of wood gets you a day off the farm. And then if there's any other scenarios that people can think of, you are more than welcome to chuck them out and we'll make it work. Right, let's go to this bloody Egg Festival before we miss it. Because in a weird and wonderful way, we could in turn buy stuff. This could be like a day where you could potentially buy stuff, but strawberry seeds are actually tempting. 8 days to go. There's 28 days in the seasons. Just try and talk to everybody. It's going to be the plan. I also want to win this fucking egg race. The fucking hunting the eggs. Everyone gets unnaturally. I don't want to talk to him yet because I think that's how it starts the... George is my spirit animal, just saying. I think who we've not spoke to. Fuck, somebody was actually there. Fuck, I forgot about Pam. Right, do we buy some strawberry scenarios now? Are they worth it? Oh, I don't know if they are. I don't think they are. That might have been a bad decision. Here we go. Oh yeah, it's like kiddos and then one bald guy. Right, okay, I'm ready. Fucking start the race, you fucking wank. Jesus. Oh my goodness. Shit. Oh shit, I seen one there, but it's oh god, there's two at least. Fuck off, I don't want to talk to your mum. Oh, fuck you, Rooney. Oh, shit off. I think I fucked this. 6 eggs is a fucking dog shit score. No, give me a wee bit. Ah, you're a fucking animal. Get the roads, you stupid idiot. Try to win a race here. I don't think 10's enough. I don't think 10 was a good score. Ah, you bastard. Bastard. It's not me. 10, I don't think it's enough. What the fuck? 10 is enough. What did we get? The fuck did I win? What the actual... Wait, 10 was enough? What the fuck? That's a flaw. We've been left with the hat debate, everybody. Do we wear the hat that we randomly found? Oh, here we go. Tappers is actually useful though, potentially. A new recipe for a mushroom log. And now we also have wild seeds to be crafted. 236 off of those 2 eggs is not half bad. Look, 118 each. It's pretty fucking decent. Yeah, it's pretty decent. Where does that take us to on the money? We didn't spend any money though. That was the other thing. We're at 250, so we're like a quarter of the way to getting the big barn. It's not bad, I guess. It's not. It's one of those. It's like it's not bad, but it's not brilliant kind of deals. I'm going to put the hat in there for now. I think we're going to stick with the hat we got. This hat has brought us good luck. Where's the... Oh, there it is. Oh, jeez, just normal eggs? Come on, guys. How are we ever going to make this some money? This moolah, if you don't lay normal eggs. Right, how do we make a tapper though? That's what I want to know. So it requires copper, man. Jesus, welly. Wild seeds we're just never going to get. I've just seen what that requires. So it's forageable items. Damn. I don't know why. Oh, I bet. Do you know what it is? I bet you can get moss off of them. That's what it's going to. That's what it's going to be, isn't it? It's real adamant that we can get something from that, is what I'm saying. Now I know this stuff's going to grow back, so I think we're... Clear a little bit of land. A silo would be good around a bit now as well. Yeah, a silo would be good just so we have the rainy day fund. But a silo costs like 1,000 as well. I think also now would require us to like generate enough wood at least to be able to leave. I don't think there's enough stone on this map to get us a stack's the problem. Which in itself is a bit of a flaw that I never really thought of. It basically requires us to go to the mine to like self-regulate enough stone at least to then be able to just like filter out X amount of days, something like that. But let's see. Oh, Woody's secret. What the fuck does that mean? What's that? Felled trees have a 5%. How do we? Oh, we just read it. Oh, we've learned a new power. So now the trees have a 5% something of being double the yield or something. That's not bad actually. Like, will it come up all the time? Probably fucking not. Will it come up once and I'll be like, oh, yeah, maybe once, maybe once. Like this one. I don't know if that actually counted as one. I don't think I'd have to actually double check. Well, let's see when we watch this one drop. Let's kind of roughly count. Look. I feel like when the 5% hits, we're going to know. I think we're just going to know. That wasn't that one anyway. Oh, that limit on the thing. The energy rate actually seems alright now as well, which is good. Quite enjoying this actually. Let's have a wee... Did we go into the chicks today? I can't actually remember. We must have because I've got eggs on me. Aye, we did. If we did... Decent number though. Just keep watering them. Oh. Black AV, holy shit. Wasn't ready for that one. That one's awkwardly quiet enough now that that's going to trip me up. Oh, we're exhausted. Ah, well. But how are we doing, buddy? How are we all? I hope everyone's having a good day. And thank you very much for the bit. They ready to collect yet? Oh my god. I think they take forever. That's the problem. I know you're just getting started as a gardener, so I wanted to give you a little tip. Most crops only grow in one season. When summer arrives, your spring crops will all die out, so plan ahead. Ah, that's actually nice. Chill game, eh? Yeah. Yeah, we're on chill mode. Stardew Valley mode. We're oh, you fucker. I don't think I can... I can't fucking reach. That's so annoying. Oh, that's the worst. Can't believe it. Can't believe the first thing. Wait, what? Oh, it's a wee tree. Right. Yeah, the plan for today is just have a nice chill day. On top of all of that, the other plan is just to, like, relax for once. We need to pick up... It's let us pick up one of the two, that's annoying. That's so annoying. And yeah, we just want to relax today. Like, I would like to play DBD all the time, but at the same time as well, I think last week kind of just like highlighted sometimes it gets a wee bit too much, you know, when people take it too seriously as such. I think the clips have all been quite funny as well. I definitely misread one of the trapper ones. Seeing that now that somebody pointed out, like, no, you just would place the traps within 10 meters. I don't know I don't know how I've read that so wrong. Like, I actually think what I've read is that it's to be with. I think I've read it to be like not in the 10 meters or something. Is I think what I've read. And then I'm like, but how the fuck does that work? And I've like been like, maybe you just have to place them near windows, I guess, but like not like at windows. I was thinking about that as well. And I was like, ah yeah. But it was nice, like the comments have like way chilled. Which I knew was going to happen. I knew the comments would chill out after it as such, and we're back to just a normal scenario, which is nice. I much prefer it that way, to be honest. I don't really like... As much as I say I live for the clout and stuff like that, I don't really care too much for the... what's the word I'm looking for? The fake drama, we'll call it, because it really was fake drama. Like, see when it's like self-created drama, for instance, I just find it's not really good, kind of thing. Like, not even just as like a kind of like side note of like making content level is sort of good, but like just the general idea of it as such is just kind of like, hey, this is going to suck because... Oh, like, can I put that in there? Yeah. Because you're basically trying to like force a situation to look like something, which is what was happening. So then you get like that one side where it's like, oh, the drama bait people as such that came out of the woodworks. But then see, as it calmed down and I started reading the screenshots to their comments, more people were just talking about themselves. Like, I actually ended up finding out like so many of the comments from all the comments they had were literally just people talking about games they had, not even relevant to the games that people were watching, you know. Like, people just want to leave a comment for the sake of leaving a comment, basically. And half of them weren't even bad. Half of them were just like, oh yeah, this sort of thing's happened to me before once. And you're like, alright, cool. And then a bunch of people were coming in being like, yeah, he's right, because he showed the context and stuff like that. And I'm just like, aye, you know, it's like, it's an interesting one. It's not the worst case scenario, because I knew what I was in for. Like, I think I need to buy a silo, guys, potentially. Shit, I've done that twice now. Shit. Yeah, I think a silo might actually be on the cards. Mostly because I'm starting to feel as if like it's raining all the time on this map. And I've got hay for like one more cycle of a day, basically. And then it disappears forever. That's fair. No, I think the only thing I'll need to start doing probably the next day in, I think what we need to do is just start taking all the stone away. So we're at 650, so we're close to being able to access another day of leaving the farm. But, like, look, this is another day. Is it a cauliflower? It was. So So, if you find cool stuff, but my pack is full, increase it, it appears. It's funny because it keeps wanting to say about the fertiliser and stuff like that, but like it's probably not going to help us. But thanks for the advice. Yeah, I think so. Oh wait a minute. Chickens! Gotta go them first. Gotta bring hay with us. Jesus, it's still fucking raining. I think this is the last day that I can supply them with hay. This is where it now becomes problematic. Yeah, this is because now we have no hay. So I think a silo has to be the priority. I am going to cheat. Shut up. Don't judge me. We're going to look up silo just to see how much the material costs are. So it's 100 gold. Oh, it's only 100 gold. Oh no, we need copper though. Shit. Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, copper bars. Stone we've got. We also need clay. We need clay aching. Clay, how do we get clay? Dirt. Okay. Stone, what did it say? Was it 100 stone? 100 stone, 10 clay, 5 copper. So I'm pretty sure we have the stone at least. We have 100 stone, right? So what we need to do is not actually doing that. Let's take that. And we're looking for like not specifically. Oh shit! Not that one, but like ones like that basically. That's so annoying. It's right, not go yet. Is that the only way to get clay? Jesus, what? Is that actually the only way to get clay? What the boss? So it's a resource can found by tile and dirt. Sand is the other one. Or artifact spots by mining clay nodes as well, or cracking open geodes. That's a bugger though, isn't it? The silo is what we need though. And since it's only 100 gold, it's not like it's not like a terrible resource to get, but there's no wee bits. Either bugger. Oh, I did not plan on that being the awkward part. Clay was not what I thought. Clay Akins is not what I was thinking. Shit. Well, that has drastically changed the game plan now. Because we have enough stone, but we basically need to get to another day where we're allowed to leave the farm. Which might start to become pretty punishing. If you think about it, you know. How many more trees can be felled? Oh, this is now we're starting to get a bit less chill. Please fall the way I think you're going to fall, thank you. Interesting indeed. Because like, how much wood? I mean, I guess if we just chop wood and then go back, we'll see. Because obviously we've got that part of the island there, but we need a better pickaxe. Oh, this is tough. This is making this tough. On the plus side, I don't think we're going to be far off from just naturally having... what's the word? I was going to say wood, no, like money. Because I actually think money-wise we're actually in an alright scenario for making it. Especially considering the silo's only going to put us down to 2,400. That's also not bad, but the silo is definitely needed. That's like a must at this point, annoyingly. And it's only because of how often it rains. I did not realise how much the rain would happen on this map alone. I'm kinda wondering if that's a thing as well, like if that's like a thing it's being set that way, potentially. It's got me kinda wondering a little bit, if I'm being honest. I'm going to have to start removing the stumps for things to grow again. I know somebody was saying that the stumps though, I think it's like, it's not super worth it to chop them down unless you have to, basically. Like, I don't think you get as much wood per chop, basically. Or something like that anyway. I chop them down normally just because I find it like cleans up the map. So I'll waste the energy to clear out the map a bit. But I know why people don't do it, to be fair, so... yeah, so we have an issue potentially tomorrow. If it still rains, I have no idea what we do. We're super close to another day though. I think honestly I just sell the eggs just for the sake of making money. And then just see how the day goes. I know we could sell the fuck, get out of my bed. I know we could sell the things. Oh, here we go, a mayonnaise machine. And now a sprinkler. Right, mayonnaise machine is actually what we want. Now we're going to start being able to make the moolah. 500 gold is not bad for all those eggs. That was only like 7 or 8 eggs. What? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 eggs. And the large ones are making decent money. So like now what we kind of want to do is see how well it is to make the mayonnaise machine. So it requires 1 earth crystal. Jesus, fuck me gently in the asshole. Why is everything requiring items I just have no idea how to get? But the copper as well, man. It's like it's aggressively wants the copper. Okay. Wait. The worst part is though, I'm pretty sure we have no other wild things. Wait, I think that was it. Potatoes. That's what I want to look up. Can we just replant potatoes? Potatoes? No. What is it we need? Potatoes. Nah, it does need a seed. So, here we go. So when harvesting each potato, we give 1 potato. Ah, that's what it is. Produce an extra potato, but it's not the seeds. Right. You actually need potato seeds. Ah, you bugger. Okay. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. On the plus side, it's a good day for the chickens because they can be outside as such. Fucking hell, man. They are like wee raptors, aren't they? Jesus. I can't remember if a large egg makes a better mayonnaise. That one I don't know actually. Now that has left us in Kerfuffle land. Because pretty much now yep, I think we're at this process, people. Can we chop enough down to justify a day off the farm, basically? And then I think what we now need to do is clear a big section of the land of just everything, probably that right hand side of it, and then we're just going to plant a bajillion trees. I think that needs to now be the plan. And go from there. That's probably the best case scenario. Is like and then I think the plan is going to be we're going to get to about day 20, and as much as I've been enjoying this, call it quits for the day. Just because, honestly, if I play this, I mean the fact is we've been playing this for like, we're just going on about 3 hours, and I know I will not come off this, so I do want to bracket it a little bit. I also don't like the streams going crazy long either anymore. I used to like doing long streams, but I think the more and more, I think it has to be like a special occasion now for a super long stream. And I'm also pretty tired. Yesterday I think I did a little bit too much. Like getting up early was fine, but I think having the bad sleep, getting up early, getting stuff prepped and that for the day, followed by then being up all day streaming, playing games, and then basically rushing home at the end of the night, I think it was a bit too much. I think that's why I've kind of woke up a bit hoarse today as well. For that same reason. So I don't want to overdo it today, knowing that we've got a day off tomorrow. Like I'd hate to be like, I might even go live tomorrow, potentially, as such. If it's just to chill and play Stardew, to be honest. But we'll see, we'll see. Still get, as I say, we're still going to get to technically day 21 is where I want to get to. Like the idea is like I wouldn't like to leave any of the days on like an odd day. For instance, what I like is if we can finish it so we're on a certain week and Stardew time, obviously. In case she's wondering, I think it mostly means when we come back in, we can kind of like we always have like a good reference point of where we're at as well. So what we want to do, right, is oh, what part of that was it? And then I'm going to plant a few more trees. And cool. Oh, it won't let me plant it, it has to be. The idea here is just plant enough and a bunch will grow. Might not all grow, but like a bunch will grow. And that hopefully is what I should have been doing earlier, actually, to be fair. What I should have been doing is the kind of whole every plant you chop down is basically one you grow. That's what I should have done in hindsight, but I wasn't really paying attention. Just as a general, a bajillion things can start to grow kind of deal, and go from there. Then, so that's another stack. So we do have access to leaving the farm again. What I think we do with the knowledge of that would be, for instance, see those geodes that there's 4 of? We could take them to Thingamabobber, probably not today because it's too late, but take the geodes to like the wee dude, see if he'll crack them, maybe we get copper, maybe we're able to buy it. Just generally explore that scenario, maybe even buy some form of plants and stuff. No wait, no, is there a point? There's what, 10 days left? Possibly. We'll utilise the day. We'll utilise the day we're allowed to leave the farm, right? Yeah, we're utilising the day that we're allowed to leave. Let's try and forage as much shit as possible though. Oh, you tried to escape me, you daffodil. Now, it's not a hardcore scenario. I can go back. Obviously, we're accessing another day. We hit a second stack of wood, so we can go back. What I want. And the reason for it is so we can drop that stuff off, along with all the stuff we don't actually need right now. We need the geodes mainly because I'm assuming I can get them cracked. They will cost us a little bit of money, but nothing crazy. I think it's like 25 per each one. But we might just hit like earth crystals and stuff. That's what my thought process is. And I think he opens at like 8 or 9 or something. What is it again? 9. That's fine. That's fine. Ruffle a few bushes. This would also be a good day to just go fishing, to be fair. He opens at 9 as well, isn't it? Yeah, 9 till 4. I'm going to quickly, now I've went that pretty bastard route, I'm going to quickly run back and grab my fishing rod so that once the store's open we can go in, see what we can get, and then crack the geodes, fish as much as possible. I think fishing's what I should probably try and do on the days when we're in. That's what I should have done in hindsight. This would also be the other thing, the big thing would be also like prepping what we specifically need to do on these days. Like that one, and is there anything else? I think that's the whole for the tile spots, because they can be found for shit. That's what we need. I don't think I've seen any up here. No, there's none on the ground here, because we dug one there, kind of thing. Oh, shit. I just remembered, yeah, because it's gonna tell us about this fucking place. Because this is the first time we've came out. Oh shit. That's actually kind of funny to be fair. That's the first time we came out, so it's propped the idea of the whole community village. Which we might change up the challenge as we play, to be fair. There's a world where we could change it up. Oh, Jesus. I was about to say, what's happening? I was about to say it's Morris that's here. I know what's happened here. That's funny. The actual zoom in is actually zoomed in too far because it's giving us cutscenes. Parsnips, for instance, cauliflower and shit, potato seeds. So these kind of things is the things what I should have been doing was looking to see 4 days to mature, 10 days to mature, 12 days, so they're out. Oh yeah, potato seeds is what we should have would be the potential one to have to grow. So I'm gonna take take 30 because they only take 4 days, which means we don't have to worry too much about them like running out of time to grow, because we know we've got until day 28. Right, the reason was I saw this, and this is the lost book for the library, which we're actually just here, so we're just going to give them the library book just because we're here already. Did we not? Did I not pick up the book? I'm so confused. So talking to him, so shop. He does let us buy copper, but we have to get a smelter to make it into ore, right? Or so we got some ore ourselves. Something that was probably not useful. Probably technically not useful. Probably not also useful. What did we get then? We've got the hinges. They have arrived. So I'm going to be making some shelves for this back wall. That probably requires us to actually move shit tomorrow. We got some copper ore, but not. It does say it needs to be smelted, but we don't have. We would need to start really mining basically to get that up now. And I don't really want to buy. Well, I'm going to check something. Copper. So copper says you need 20 copper ore to make a bar. Right. Okay, 20 ore for a bar. It's a lot. Looks like not that at all. So he's giving us 1 for 75. No, I don't know if we can justify that, if I'm being honest. I think in this scenario we go to the seaside and we fish out this whole day. Because I was also about to say there'll be forageables. Oh, do you know what else we can do? There we go. This is how we're going to get clay. Shit. What is that? A dried starfish. Bastard. I know technically, right, there is a path you can draw. I don't know what it is again. I don't want to cheat the system too much. Mostly because I don't actually remember what the thing is again. There's like a way you can map out or something like that, like how it works again. I can't remember exactly how to do it. In my off time, if I look it up, I'll do it for next time, just so we're not doing this to try and find clay. Because if we could get a bunch of clay, that would be brilliant though. This also is utilising all of our energy though, so we're not going to be able to fish much. Don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. I guess we need clay though, so like, we're probably best getting as much as possible now. And then maybe we change the challenge up a little bit as well, potentially. Because I don't know if we've maybe picked too hard of a potential map. I'm going to have to just give up sadly there. We have the 5 pieces, which I think is not bad. And we've got stuff we can sell. So it's not a bad use of the day. It would have been good to have fished though. But I think for the sake of getting the clay at least, it's not half bad. And then hopefully we're able to... what's the word I'm looking for? Hopefully we're able to start mining a little bit. And try and get that up so we can get the smelter. But the smelter's going to be a pain in the arse as well. Because it's going to require copper or something, isn't it? Oh wait, okay, wait. I can't believe I can't reach that one. That's so annoying. Oh, that's so annoying. Put that back there. Try to think what's the best case scenario. We have 5 clay. Jesus. 5 clay amundo. Did we see the chickens? I can't actually remember now. Fuck, what's the other one? There he is. I don't think we did actually. No, we actually didn't. Jesus. It's actually mental. It's actually left us in such a weird spot, to be honest. Jesus. because we have no energy. Like at all. Jesus Louises. Oh. Clint, hello. Oh, does he give us one? No, you're a fat wank, Clint. You're just giving us the fucking blueprint. How to craft a furnace. Furnace that allows you to smelt bars. Thank you. Thanks. I mean, thank you, Clint. Actually, that's a shame. I'm being cruel to the man. Yes. When you smelt a few. Okay. Yep. That's fair. So, look at this. Why is this cordoned off? Can I check something out of curiosity? Oh, look at that. That's funny. I might just leave it like that. For some reason, it's when I extend it, it doesn't frame correctly. No, it's not framed rightly on that one either. Don't know. YOLO. No, because look, why is it doing that? I wonder if see if that's better. No, something's just not correct. Oh, I'm going to see if I can fuck around with some of these settings for a second, guys. Something's not 100% right. That's just for that, right? Inventory slots. I haven't fully scaled in. I've got an idea. That's what it is. That's what it is. Oh, so what it was the UI scaling didn't go in fully because I'd zoomed in. So if I zoom back into the 200%, for instance, and now do F, that's it now. So craft a furnace, give a gift to somebody. Rat Problems was investigate a community centre. Find her axe. Build a silo. Reach farming level 1 and craft a scarecrow. Why have we not? Oh, what? What is required for a scarecrow? Wood, coal, and fibre. Wood, fibre, coal. Because honestly, it would make sense just do that and then 300 gold. Well, don't mind if I do. That was quite funny. I didn't realise I did that though. Right, okay, let's see what's this saying. Have a race quest for you. I need a fresh cauliflower for a recipe and you have to bring it to Jodie. Problem is we have the cauliflower ironically, but we can't leave the farm unironically. But I'm pretty sure there might not be like a scenario in place for that to matter. So let's go talk to the chickens. Since it's a good day. I see 2 of them. Is that the other one there? Yep. Yep. Right, so the furnace is the other thing to look at in a second as well. How to build the furnace. So we need 20 copper or 25 stone. Fuck! Ah, you bastard. I mean, it really just requires us get into the mines, basically. Ah, Jesus. Jesus. What was that other thing? Oh, the cookout kit. Yeah, we don't care for that. Okay. Alrighty then. I think what we then do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I know I put 1 there, but for the sake of sanity. And then a watering can. The annoying part is I don't think this is going to have enough water in it. This is going to require us actually going to a water source. Bastard. Yes, fuck it, just going to do it. But just, oh shit, not wrong way. In fact, actually, right way, because... Yeah, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure we can access the water from here. We can, that's good to know. I think what I'll do starting next time, when we're streaming next time, and I mean like a proper stream, so it's probably going to be Monday, everybody, as such, because I know we're going to do this till the 21st. I think what we actually do is we just commit to doing a season per stream. Might be the best case scenario, actually. Season per stream. Take all that, we'll just sell it. No, don't sell it. Don't sell it, you silly goose, because we're going to try and figure a way to get to the mayonnaise machine. Jesus, that dog's going to do that it's in. I'm curious to see how bad it is for growing. I might on the wiki have a wee look later on and be like, hey, how bad is it for growing? Or is it slightly exaggerated, for instance? Or is it like the yield is bad or something? I'll kind of figure that one out after the fact. Done that. I think it's just a matter of mining as much stone as on the map, just to see if we can potentially get that built up. In case it goes like, oh, you'll have a vision or something, whatever it says in the night. So I don't know how far. I need to keep an eye on. I don't know if there's a way to remember how far off you are from getting like a certain like level up or something like that. But since we've not done a crazy amount of this stuff, I wouldn't be shocked by just doing this if we hit a point. But this has been super chill. This is definitely what I need from time to time, as I say, because I love DVD bits, man. But like, I think sometimes if the game gets taken a bit too seriously, you kind of sometimes just need a reset, you know. Like, I think what I'll probably try and do is have the reset be roughly up until when Jason comes out, maybe. I would have said up until when this blood hunt thing starts, but I just have no concept to when it actually begins at all. And every time I look it up, I seem to be getting different information. So I'm just kind of like, ah, fuck it. For a ×2, where I would have just played Survivor, I'm like, why even bother, kind of thing. And as I say, last week I think kind of ruined it a little bit. I think it just got a bit too extra for the sake of it being a video game, you know. And I get youngsters will blow things out of proportion and stuff that, like, I think with the amount of comments that were left and stuff like that on both sides as well, because I was also getting tagged a lot in the original video, but obviously I couldn't see the comment because every time I go to click on the video, like, to see the comment, it would say, be like, oh, you've blocked them. I unblocked them to see it, and I'm like, well, I'm not unblocking them on this platform, kind of thing. So, like, I was getting tagged a lot, and I'm just like, Jesus. When I seen some of the screenshots, somebody screenshotted it for us, which was funny. I managed to see like a handful of the ones for who was tagging us in X and Y and stuff, and some of them were interesting. Like, I definitely, I was saying about it, right, where I was like, some people are like, oh, you've got to be a better teammate, and I'm just like, you've clearly not watched the VOD, like, as such. So I just kind of like, I didn't patch them per se. Somebody actually did say something about a teammate thing in our video as such, so at least they've seen it with context and they've said it as well, and I'm like, yep, I'm still here for feedback, so like that makes sense. There was like a few things like that, for instance, where I'm just like, nah, I get it. Do you know the worst part is, see if we had a berry. Right. If I can run fast enough, I could process these geodes. And I don't think I get there in time because he shuts at 4. He's gonna shut. Ah, fucker. Ah, you fuck. Ah, you bastard. Don't care, didn't say it had to be a good gift, just had to be a gift. Get right up here, have some sap, you little bitch. That's, we could have processed those 4 geodes. I think next time I'm on this as such, I'll probably change up the game a little bit. Not like the map or anything like that, but I'll change it up a little bit so we can actually do some leaving the map and stuff like that. Just so I can super chill. We're saving them now. Raining. See, so this is where it now becomes a problem. Because now I can't feed them. Which is annoying. I can't even think what I would do. I think this would be a scenario where I think I'm going to just go to the mines. I think we have to change this. I think it's too awkward to start without the real information. So I know people are going to be like, ah, you fucker, but I think I need to do something so I can actually progress the game, because I don't want this getting stagnant. Like 3 hours in, and then I'm at a point where basically the chickens won't make it. Because the thing as well is, if the chickens ain't happy, the chickens ain't going to lay eggs as such. Which we don't want. No, it's the basement. No, it's this one, is it not? Is it not this way I want to go? And then it's the basement one I want to say. Aye, let's. I think we can just play this out normally. To be honest. Maybe it is just that once. Yeah, it's just disappeared. Look. So I think we're going this for the first time we see Thingy Bibber. Aye, Clive. We're under fucking veil is so fucking funny. Now what I say he gives us the sword, didn't he? Oh, nice. I think it's still valuable to mine as much as possible just so we get the, what do you call it, the mining level up. Oh, we're gonna find a diamond straight off the bat. Oh man. That's actually pretty fucking hardcore. You can actually sell that for a good chunk of cash. That's actually what we're after though. Have a daffodil. Have another daffodil. Jesus, this thing doesn't die. Holy shit. Okay, note to self, they don't die. Horseradish. Something's going to give us more energy. That one did. Hashtag cave carrot. Reach level 5 though. I mean, unless we get lucky and find the... like that. That's exactly what we want. Oh, you fat bitch. Oh yeah, fucker. Hey! Oh, we found a cherry bomb. For fuck's sake, where? Bug meat will bin. Pick up the cherry bomb. I was going to say I'd love to use it in a better spot, but not off to do. 1 PM, that's not bad. Oh, you bastard. Ah, it's so annoying because I didn't have a... No. Gotta go. Well, we're on level 4 as well. There's just no way. Leave the mine, damn it. Mainly because now if I think about it, it's a fair walk. I don't think I can use this yet. Yeah. Bastard. It's the long walk home in the rain. For the dog. Damn it. Do you know what? For the sake of finding a diamond, we also found an earth crystal. So, like, actually we're in an alright spot, if I'm being honest. The long walk's going to suck, but otherwise we can deal with it. I look miserable. Like, this is like, geez, oh, he does not like the rain. I'm like, listen mate, I'm wearing a fucking tiara in the fucking rain. What do you expect? You know the worst part is, I'd rather have these on the way back. Oh wow, there's extra ones as well. Yeah, I'd rather these. Always happens. So anything in here that I don't care for. Awkwardly, I probably would have to say, can we eat one of these? Yeah, fuck it. We'll run down, we'll come back up and just pick them up, because there's a couple of things we could take out of the ground as well. Oh, wrong one. And then that one. That one. Very fun day though. I've had a really good day. Like, I think this is the thing as well, to like getting to play the chill games. Oh shit. I could have swore there was one. No, there was one there. Alright. Getting to play the chill games sometimes is what you need. You know. Just what the doctor called for kind of level. Obviously these streams per se, I don't really know exactly what I'll do with these ones when we're just playing Stardew and stuff. Not really kind of like long term figured that one out. Bear with us on that one. To whether or not we go like a certain route kind of thing for it. Okay, that's a bit. Oh, that's a bit of it. So yeah, we are going to wrap up everybody on the new day. Oh nice, we found a way to make staircases, nice. Oh right, so trees drop 25% more wood or a chance for double harvest on forageable items. I think we go for the forester people. So that when we do end up having loads of bits of the forest, we're just going to get loads more wood. And then maybe we can. I think what I'll try and do is just kind of play this one a bit more chill. For now, just for relaxing sake, and then maybe we'll find, once I've found out how certain of the, what do you call them, how the map's working, get back into the swing of it. Maybe we start another world where we just do actual challenges, to be fair, but like maybe I'll tease myself into it first. But it's good that we figured out how to get this to work, because it was weird that it wasn't doing that. Must just be the way it windows or something. But for now, yeah, I'm going to tap out everybody at 6 o'clock, which is not too bad. We've been live for 3.5 hours, which is actually alright to be fair, and it's just been nice and smooth and chill. Appreciate everyone that's coming in, all the bits and stuff like that as well. Much appreciated, everybody. And yeah, we're just going to have the rest of the day off. As I say, if I go live tomorrow, it'll be a surprise, 2 PM. If not, a bit later in the day. Otherwise, I'll just be busy getting stuff sorted and stuff like that. So I do appreciate every one of these. Thank you for all coming about. It's good to have a bit more of a chill session as well. I'll try and readjust the table again next time as well, because I'm quite low in this chair. And for now, yep, I'll see you all next week, which will be a kind of weird week because it's the 3-day one. I'll be off Monday and off Tuesday, so we're definitely streaming on Monday. It's going to be Stardew Valley on Monday, and then on hopefully Friday night, as long as I'm not completely done in, we'll stream some more Stardew Valley. I think it'll just be a Stardew Valley week, to be honest, and we'll just chill. I think it's probably needed as well. And then the following week we'll kind of start working out the rota a little bit, because we're starting to get into some of the cycle of like the LCs and stuff like that for card games and stuff, so I'll try and work that out as well. But yeah, I shall see you all on Monday, everybody. If you see me tomorrow, it's just a random stream, but don't expect for one as such. It's just going to be random. If it does happen, it probably won't. I think I will be too busy. So yeah, thank you very much, everyone. I shall see you all on Monday. Bye, everyone.